Amanda.
What?
Please. Let's row about it.
No, don't let's. No.
Amanda, it's not very easy to carry on a conversation when you won't even look at me.
Well, let's not carry it on then.
And up yours too, Joseph. Now, another thing, this new WPC coming in on attachment, she's shown up yet?
Not yet, no, sir.
Well, if and when she does condescend to put in an appearance, would you ask her if she could spare the time to have a brief word with me?
Will do.
Stars, with Sergeant Barrett.
Downstairs in the interview room. Oh, and there's a message for you.
All right, now look, listen to me. I am a very rough and very nasty policeman. On the other hand, my friend here is a very kind and gentle policeman. And he usually exerts a restraining influence on me, but there are times when not even he can stop me getting very unpleasant indeed. Now, do you understand that?
Oh, I do, yes.
So, well, right then, now it's down to you. Either you tell us what we want to know, or believe me, you'll wish you'd never been brought here.
Morning.
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 Morning. Morning. Ah, Jeanette, isn't it?
Annette.
Yeah, I thought you told us your name was Jennifer.
It is sometimes. I think most of all I like Susan best, though I feel that's much more me.
Why's she here, Sergeant?
In connection with inquiries regarding £200 taken from a man's wallet last night, ma'am.
Look, I wouldn't waste his time too much if I were you, Annette. He's a nice, gentle chap, but if he hands you over to his friend Sergeant Fenton there, now he can be a very nasty piece of work.
He can't be as nasty as I can, ma'am.
What? Oh. No, he can't. Definitely not. In fact, there's not much to choose between either of them. Not when they really get angry. Constable, stay in this room. She's not to be left on her own with them.
Keeps her figure well, you know, doesn't she?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure. Can I interrupt?
No. Detective Inspector Forbes, Mrs. Scott, Mr. Lever. They're here to make a complaint. Their car was attacked in Farthingale Mews last night.
Their car?
Mine, actually.
You mean it was damaged while it was parked there?
We were sitting in it at the time, talking.
I see now. What exactly did they do?
Smashed the windscreen with a metal pipe.
Is that all? All? Well, did they attack you? Attempt to rob you?
No, just ran off.
They? How many were there?
Oh, sorry, no,
One.
just one.
We've a description? No, we couldn't see anything about them at all. They had a black hood on.
Mrs. Scott, is it?
Well, so?
All right.
20 minutes late on your first day. What sort of start's that?
I'm extremely sorry, sir. I took the liberty of having my refreshment break on the way, so I could carry on when I got here without interruption.
Did you? Where is it you're from, precisely?
Old Burley Street.
Old Burley Street, yeah. Well, I'd like to make it plain to you. I don't have to have you around here if I don't want you. That understood?
Yes, sir.
Off you go. Report to Detective Inspector Forbes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Constable, you'll find things a bit different round here to Old Burley Street. We're not just a lot of pretty faces.
No. I can tell that, sir.
So, neither of you has the faintest idea at all who it could
I don't know
possibly
why you keep going on and on about it. I told you no.
This was, what time did you say it was?
11:30 about, perhaps a bit before.
You didn't report it last night. You waited until today.
We went back to Mr. Lever's flat, right? We were very upset. We had a drink. We were talking about it. Look, I really don't see our private life should come into this.
I haven't asked you anything about your private life, Mrs. Scott.
Name Jonathan Horton mean
No.
anything?
No.
Well, he's a man who lives at number 14 Farthingale Mews, and he's phoned to say that he was looking through his first floor sitting room window just before 11:30 last night and saw the attack on your car take place. And he says he has a clear view of the person who did it and can give us a very good description.
It's that ex-colonel sort of chap. He came out and asked, did we want him to phone the
I
police?
think that was something that you forgot to mention when you were telling me about it earlier.
Look, I don't know what I mentioned. I was far too upset by the whole thing, you know. In any case, he couldn't possibly give you a description. We've told you. The person had a hood over his head.
Maybe he took the
Look,
hood
Amanda,
off. Do
I'm
you think,
sorry,
Miss-
but if you're not going to say anything, I am.
Only don't think that's the end of it.
Your boss told you not to waste time.
You.
Thanks, Charlie. Susan suits me best of all.
Yeah, I think of a few names I
Excuse
like.
me. Is either of you Detective Inspector Forbes?
Oh, sorry, love.
You're not Sir Robert Mark by any chance, are you?
Could you tell me where I might find him, please?
Well, let's go around the building, have a look.
No, I'm sorry to have to tell you, love, there's no such fella as Detective Inspector Forbes.
Oh, come on. Who shall I say?
WPC Ruth Whittaker.
Detective Sergeant Jake Barrett, 56, married, 5 lovely children. Very expensive hairpiece. Detective Sergeant Jimmy Fenton, 26, unmarried, owns sports car. One of the few really bright prospects on the force.
Prospects for what?
Ah.
D.I. Forbes. Ah.
Well, we
yes,
could
tell
have
her to
saved
wait.
quite a bit of
I'll
time
pass
on
when I'm
that,
free.
couldn't we, Mrs. Scott? So when was your husband actually released from the scrubs, then?
The week before last. On the Tuesday, I think.
And so far, he hasn't tried to get in touch with you, not in any way.
He doesn't know how. He doesn't know she's in my flat.
We should be
Or at
checking
least
it.
We thought he did.
Yeah, we should be checking it anyway, but what sort of previous record has he got?
Well, you know better than I do. That.
Robbery with violence. GBH.
Yeah, and it's Michael Bernard Scott.
Yes.
Date of birth.
25th of June, 46, I think, or 47.
Last time you saw your husband, Mrs. Scott, was when?
I went to visit him about a month before he was due out. I told him, as far as I was concerned, we were finished. I was going to start the steps for a divorce.
You told him about you and Mr. Lever.
No, I didn't. It's not stupid, though, you know. I think I might have guessed there was someone.
But he seemed to take it quite well, you thought?
Yes, I think he'd been expecting it. I hadn't been writing much in the last, well, year, I suppose. He just said, yes, all right, Amanda, if that's what you really want.
Yeah, he was a bit too quiet about it. Right, well, we'll get the eyewitness report. And if it was your husband, Mrs. Scott, would you be prepared to press charges, Mr. Lever, as the owner of the damaged car?
Oh, yes.
Right.
I suppose so.
Oh, can I be of any assistance to you, young lady?
WPC Ruth Whittaker, sir. D.I. Forbes, sir?
Ah, alas, no, I'm D.I. Croft. Look, D.I. Forbes might be a wee while yet. How about coming to the canteen? Quick cup of tea, eh?
No, thank you, sir. I've already had my refreshment break.
Oh, keen, good. Right, well, any time, anything you want to know.
Thank you, sir. They did mention your name to me at Old Burley Street.
Oh, good, fine. Well, cheers, just now. Who's the glamorous young creature, then? Look about that WPC waiting over there.
Oh, sorry, sir, I hadn't noticed anyone. Hello?
Yeah, all right, on your toes. You, this man, Jonathan something, 14 Farthingale Mews, says he wants to tell somebody about an incident he saw last night involving someone frightening a couple in a parked car. So go see him, have a chat. This is the man most likely responsible. Came out of the... He'll call you back. Man most likely responsible came out of Wormwood Scrubs a couple of weeks ago, and it was his wife that was sitting in the car with another man. So get on to CRO, get his life story, then let's have him in. Yeah, he's a GBH merchant, robbery with violence, so watch your step. Yeah, and both of you, when you get back, go and put your names down for an appointment, get your eyes tested.
So, Mr. Russell's given you to me, has he? What am I supposed to do with you?
Anything at all would be valuable, ma'am.
Oh, how's that?
My previous posting. Well, it wasn't a very busy station, and I didn't get much experience of anything except... I didn't get much experience at all, ma'am.
Except?
Well, I was going to say, except being chatted up and whistled at.
Oh, I see. And you're not used to that, of course.
No, ma'am.
Yes, well, Ruth, isn't it? Yes, well, I can't promise you won't be chatted out and whistled at here, but you'll just have to learn to live with it. We're usually quite busy. sure I can find enough for you to do.
Thank you, ma'am.
And outside, Ruth, you can, drop the man.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, and Ruth, all they are, you know, men, is just, little boys with money.
Yes, ma'am.
Which do you prefer, Inspector, medium or dry?
Oh, medium, thank you, sir, and just a very small one. And actually, I'm a sergeant, Mr. Horton, not an inspector.
Oh. Ah, well, still, always have to be NCOs, don't they? Couldn't get on without them, eh? Do sit down.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I was Lieutenant Commander myself.
Oh, cheers then, Commander.
Cheers, Sergeant.
Right, sir. If you'd like to tell me your story, in your own words.
At 11:30 last night, or thereabouts, I happened to...
Thank you, sir. I'm not going to take down verbatim. I'm just to make a few notes of the main points as you go along. Then afterwards, if you don't mind, we'll go back to the station and see if you can identify who you saw by looking through a few photos.
Oh, yes, Sergeant. Yes, of course, by all means. Well, then. By the way, do you, by any chance, know Assistant Commissioner Shelduck?
Well, Teddy Shelduck? Yes, I do, sir. Know him very well. Often have a jar or two together at the end of a hard day.
Teddy, his name's Richard. We were at school together.
Ah, well, then, no, sir. It can't be the same one. The only Assistant Commissioner I know is definitely Teddy Shelduck.
I said Commissioner, Sergeant, not Commissioner.
Oh, beg your pardon, sir.
All right then, Mickey, lad, we are still waiting. 11:30 last night.
I've told you at home watching the telly. Arsenal. Horrible. Wicked. Terrible.
Yeah, now listen, I am not being funny.
No, neither am I. Nothing funny about Arsenal, mate. You know, they've got about as much idea of football as Injun Bracket have of carpentry.
Don't push your luck, son. It's his team.
Oh, then God bless you. You certainly need it.
Farthingale Mews, you never heard of it, I suppose?
What is it? An aristocratic kitten?
Right, who was with you? Watching the telly?
Well, a bird. Friend Bimper Earl wouldn't have been watching it, would I?
What's her
She's
name?
an Arsenal supporter.
Name?
Diana, Marjorie, something like that.
Oh, and of course, where she is now, you wouldn't know, would you?
Yeah, of course I know who she is. She's back at the flat.
She wasn't there when we lifted you.
No, she went out to the shops to get courgettes.
Have you been working since you came out of the scrubs?
No, I haven't. Yeah, and that's down to the government, that is. You know, me and them don't see eye to eye about their present policies, not one bit, not at all. And I tell you this, next time I shall not be voting for them.
You didn't vote for them last time. You were in the neck.
So therefore I'm entirely blameless for the present situation, right? You didn't vote for them,
Yeah,
did you?
all right, never mind all that. Now, this girl, no, this bird, of course, she spent all night at the flat with you, and she'll swear you never set foot outside it.
I shall think so, because I didn't.
Could be a long day here for you, Mickey.
Don't I know it?
On the other hand, Mickey, we wouldn't like it said that we were always on the backs of fellas who've just come out of prison.
Why not? You are?
No, we're not. We're going to prove it to you. Once you've made your statement, you can go home.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Well, I've been here, you've been round the flat and filled it up with stolen gear.
Oh, come on, Mickey. You've got all bitter and twisted while you've been inside, haven't you? You're as free as a bird. It's just a formality, a statement.
Yes, Mrs. Martin.
Jake.
No, Constable Robert.
Excuse me, please, sir.
Yeah, very carefully.
Didn't give Mickey Scott's picture a second look?
Yeah, Mickey seems to have an alibi. Well, once I've got his statement, I'll check it out.
Well, he researched it very carefully, Mrs. Flaherty. He goes to Mr. Ramsey's flat, checks it out.
Ah.
So when he comes to the top of the
Hmm. Really are fearsome-looking people about, aren't there?
paint. Red paint from an aerosol can, sprayed in her face.
Oh, nice. Badly damaged, is she?
Yeah, some of it went in her eyes. Hospital's irrigating them, so she'll probably start seeing a bit in a few days' time.
Yeah, Farthingale Mews will be getting itself a reputation soon.
Property will not keep its value up. This sort of thing goes on.
There was an incident there the night before, too.
Well, what sort of
A
incident?
courting couple in a car. Somebody put a piece of scaffolding pipe through their windscreen.
Who, same person?
Well, if it is, then it isn't our first suspect. Who might have had personal reasons.
Seem to sound like your ordinary straightforward nutter.
You, want to organise some surveillance?
It might be worth a try, just for a night or two.
Right. Now, what's beginning to look like a big jewellery swindle might even lead to a few days' trip to the Far East. Either of you two lads interested?
What part of the Far East?
Lowestoft.
I'll be no use to you, Gov. I can't speak the language.
Right, go to night school, learn it, improve yourself, because it's yours. Right, next.
Lowestoft.
Yes, the Constable did give us your name, thank you, sir.
How many nights of
Yes,
subsistence
yes,
did I
you've
get?
been most helpful,
2?
and we are very grateful to you. Yes, Mr. Horton, yes, we'll send someone round to you just as soon as we can. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. Yeah. Whoa. Just a minute, laddie.
I promised my auntie I'll buy a new pair of cycle clips.
Ah, well, that was your friend, Mr. Horton. Wants to tell someone what he saw last night.
Oh, really?
Nowhere near Hull.
Yeah, I went last time.
When where?
Round at Wharton's flat to take a statement.
Sorry, I fixed up to have a drink with Ruth at lunchtime.
Ruth? Ruth who? Ruth? Here, now, you listen to me, Sonny. We've got a nice, unspoiled, fresh WPC here. Don't want any of your grubble marks all over it.
All right, just a minute. Dissension in the station, disruption of comradeship. Sounds to me as though what this girl really needs is protection. So, you'd both better keep well clear, right? The Eycroft. You, Fenton. Horton.
Yeah. What she wanted to talk to me about was how she could get to know you.
When?
That's it, then you'll take care of that, yes?
Right.
Oh, and, Maggie, this, the new edition, WPC Whittaker, no problems there? She's settling in all right now?
Oh, yes, she's only been here 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I presume you know why she's here.
Yes, well, there's usually only one reason why someone is transferred from one station to another at 24 hours' notice.
Yeah, you know any of the people at Old Burley Street?
No, not really.
Well, superintendent, old enough to be a father, certainly old enough to know better. He's been seeing her outside of office hours. Smart lunches, dinners, Chelsea, all that sort of rubbish. And, so he's been told to knock it on the head and smartish. 2 days later, they've been seen having dinner together somewhere in Hampstead. So within the hour, I get a telephone call she's being transferred here. Yeah, well, I mean, all I want to say on the subject is, keep an eye on her, yes?
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, those attacks last night and the night before...
Yeah, hang on a minute, but I'm going to leave it to you, anything you think best, right?
Right.
Sorry, go on. He what? He coughed a lot. You joke.
What? What?
The lady said she'd like to talk to you personally, ma'am.
Is he still here? Are you still keeping him?
Who?
Mickey, my husband.
Oh, have you seen him?
Please don't play games. I know as soon as we'd gone, you'd have been out there looking for him. Straight round to the flat.
Look, Mrs. Scott, why don't you sit down? Yes, we have had him in for
But
questioning.
you had to let him go.
Well, you see, Mrs. Scott, if
I
we
don't
don't
think
have
that witness's description was nothing like good enough.
Look, I'm sorry, Mrs. Scott, but if we don't have
You see, I
enough to
told
go
you,
on...
I knew it wasn't him.
I don't remember you being quite as positive as that.
He's not a vindictive person at all. Oh, I know you'd think he would be with the sort of record he's got. But towards me and the children, he's never been anything other than kind and gentle.
Just shows you how deceptive appearances can be, doesn't it?
Alibied him too, I suppose. Hmm? The bird? Oh, come on. He got a bird there at the flat with him, hadn't he? Said they watched the telly all evening and then they went to bed. And she'll swear he never set foot out of there till 8 o'clock next morning.
Look, Mrs.
All right,
Scott...
look, I've been married to him for 10 years. I'm quite used to the birds. And he knows I'm not exactly a saint when he's inside, either. Look. The phone's been cut off at his flat. Now, I don't want to go round there. Look as though I were trying to make trouble. Could you somehow get a message to him for me?
Message? What sort of message?
Well, I'd just like him to know it wasn't through me he got pulled in. And I've some photographs of the children. Recent ones in the school uniform, if you'd like to see them.
My God. Mrs. Scott, write to
Look,
him.
all I'm saying is, could you somehow have someone tell him I'll be in a pub called The Pheasant in Vine Street tonight, 8 o'clock. If you'd like to see the pictures of the children in the school uniform.
10 years, in and out of prison, birds, fellas you've had.
Well, how would someone like you know?
What did you say that pub was called? And I'm not making any promises.
You're quite sure?
Quite sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sit down, please. What happened to your colleague? The one who came to see me yesterday.
Oh, he's a bit tied up on another case at the moment, sir. But he sends you his regards.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, I understand that you witnessed another incident last night, sir, just outside here.
Not through the window, exactly like it was with the other one, no. But I can only have missed it by a couple of seconds. I was downstairs, just opening my front door for Tompkins, when this chap went rushing past. And then I saw the woman on the ground, well, beyond.
Tompkins being the cat?
Yes, nice animal. I don't know where he is at the moment, somewhere. Tompkins? Anyway. Now, this is not a very brave thing to have to admit, I'm afraid, but, I didn't go and try and help the woman. In fact, I rushed back up here in order to phone the police. And I was just picking up the receiver when I looked out of the window, and I saw a policeman already there. Foot patrol, who happened to be passing, I gather, purely by chance. Well, naturally, I went down to him straight away to see if he required any help, which, unfortunately, he did.
Unfortunately?
Well, when someone's in trouble, you don't think about things like that at the time, do you?
Well, it's like we owe you a new suit, sir.
I expect it'll dry clean, all right. And also quite a good pair of boots.
I'll take them with me. We'll get them sorted out. Now, this man who dashed past you just as you opened the door for the cat, did you get a clear view of him?
There's a street lamp on the wall over there, just, 2 yards away, not more. No, I didn't have even a moment's hesitation. It was the same man that I saw running away after the attack on the car. Only that time, of course, I saw him through the window.
Right. Well, I'm sorry to have to bother you again.
Well, what else can I say?
Oh, nothing else, just the same again.
Huh. Tall? Not fairly tall. Slender? Almost thin. Well-preserved 50s or so. Dark hair, receding, cut quite neatly. Clean-shaven. A bit of a slightly pointed chin. Can't think of anything else, really.
What was he wearing?
I don't know. Well, a coat, I think. Definitely not a hat. And certainly nothing like anyone you showed me a picture of in your files.
Then suddenly brought his hand from behind his back and aimed this thing straight at my face. My first thought it was acid or something. It completely blinded me. I thought, oh my God, that's my face gone forever or something. I don't remember much after that. Question. Can you describe what he looked like? Answer. No, dear, I've no idea. There was then a pause, and she then said, no, I didn't see his face. Only these sort of eyes staring. I think he had got a mask on. The ward sister then came in and said in her opinion she thought the patient should be discouraged from talking any further. And I left the cubicle at 13:05.
Well, you did well. However, go back and have another chat with her. See if she can remember some more, after she's had time to think about it. Jimmy, read out Horton's description, will you, Jake? Check it with the one he gave you.
Tall, slender, almost thin, probably in his 50s.
Mid to late 50s.
Dark hair, receding, cut short, hearted, clean-shaven, slightly pointed chin.
Yeah, dark eyes, dark hair, neatly brushed, no beard or moustache as far as I could tell.
And Tompkins.
Tompkins?
Oh, yeah, his cat.
You interviewed his cat?
Oh, I got his description.
What, is it on the wanted list? Is it a suspected
All
cat?
right, enough. Enough. It's odd, isn't it?
What?
Well, there's this bloke goes around attacking people wearing a hood so you can't see his face, and then apparently, immediately he's done it, he rips the hood off, runs away, so that anybody seeing him will immediately be able to describe him.
Well, he probably can't run with the hood on. Or he thinks he'll frighten anybody who sees him. Sorry, just an idea.
How much do you have to drink at lunchtime?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, look, I'm sorry, I meant to explain. I couldn't make it.
Make what?
Honestly, the deceit and corruption of the police
All
force
right,
these
where do
days.
we go from here?
Well, why don't we just do nothing, wait and see what happens? It's 2 minor incidents. Well, all right, 2 nights in succession, but that could be sheer coincidence.
Oh, look, I've said it might be worth a night or two of surveillance.
No, you said it might be. He just nodded.
Well, I've just decided it is.
Mr. Horton's most upset at the way the area's declining.
Well, all right, I'll get a couple of the lads to take an extra turn or 2 through there
I
on
was thinking of
nights.
something a bit more
I'd be
enterprising.
very willing to volunteer, ma'am, if there's any opportunity.
Yes. Well, Ruth.
Hey, now, wait a minute. I know I'm getting old and feeble and slow on the uptake, but are you
What have
suggesting...
we got to lose? I mean, a woman apparently on her own there at night.
Now, look, are you really going to let this poor young...
I didn't say that. No. No, I've got another job for her. No, I was thinking of somebody a bit more sophisticated and glamorous looking. You know, the kind of woman that men can't seem to keep away from.
Oh, yeah. Like who?
Well, are you lads game to give it a try?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, Ruth, thanks again, but another time, okay? Instead, though, do you happen to know a pub called the Pheasant in Vine Street? Do you fancy an hour or two there tonight?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure I'd enjoy
Yes,
it.
well, it might be interesting, it might not. It all depends, really, whether someone decides to go. I'll fill you in with the details later, okay?
You know, I thought I was getting old. I think you're losing
I
your...
don't think I'm going to get any offers, do you? All right, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? A quid a punter, okay?
Yeah, all right, you're on. Hey, no, wait a minute, though. How will I know? I'm not going to be there. Yeah, neither will they be, except round the corner.
I think I'd be dishonest about a thing like that.
50p each.
Oh, flattery. Zulu to 4. Nothing to report.
Okay, Zulu.
Yeah, well, Tom. Thanks.
Believe me.
Yeah, I do believe you.
It was this bloke. He started blabbering to them about you just having come out. He's frightened of you.
He's frightened of me.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Educated sort of bloke, is he?
Well?
Well.
Oh, I see. That's why I prefer him, is it?
So you do prefer him?
Yeah.
What is he? What's he do?
An accountant.
Yeah, turf?
Do you want another?
Yeah, all right. If you like.
Lagerman.
How are you, gorgeous? All right?
Yes, thank you.
Stood you up, has he?
No, it's just that I'm a bit early, that's all.
I'll tell you what. I'll have a see if I can get rid of my sister, eh?
Well, now, how's your daughter getting on? Let's see, what is she? 26? 27 now?
45. Just a bit younger than you. I'll tell you what. Their feet never get any smaller, do they?
Zulu. Come in, please.
Yes, this is Cobra.
The Cobra, could you keep clear, please? Zulu, you there?
Is that you, 01?
It's not 01, this is 04.
This
Zulu.
Cobra here. Can you hear me, 01?
Oh, that'll help.
All right. No problem. Zulu? Where do they make these things anyway, Japan?
Lewisham.
Oh, that's near Hull too, I suppose, is it?
That direction. Yeah, when you going to Lowestoft then?
I'm not. They've already nicked the geezer. Zulu?
Zulu to 4. Nothing to... Hello? What are you doing here?
I'm still waiting. Go on. No, you stay looking at me. Now, again, what were you doing? Why were you there?
I've told you. I was walking through on my way home.
Why did you approach me?
Out of politeness, seeing you, recognizing
You are going to be in big trouble, Mr. Lever, if you don't do better. I've told you, a couple of hours later, something else happened near there.
What? Look, I can only go on saying it. Amanda, Mrs. Scott, she'll confirm what time I got back to the flat.
Where had you been before you came up and spoke to me?
A walk. To see a friend.
Who? Name.
Jonathan Horton, 14 Farthingale Mews. He said, look at her. Look at that policewoman down there pretending to be a tart. We watched you from the window.
You went to see Mr. Horton? What for? I thought you said you didn't know him.
Now, we're going to be asking him anyway, Mr. Lever, aren't we? So save us time. Make it true.
Look, all I asked him was, would he think some more about the man he saw attacking us in the car we were in? Would he think over the description?
Yeah, make it sound a bit more like Mickey Scott.
Amanda, she's terrified of him.
Oh, you shouldn't have done, but they're lovely, thank you. I can smell things quite a bit now.
Have you got anything more you can tell me today, please? Have you remembered anything else?
No, just a tall man. Please, will you ask them? They won't tell me if I'll ever be able to see them.
Yes, of course. And do you want me to tell you what they say?
Yes.
A fractured skull and concussion, but she's regained consciousness and she'll probably survive. But it's no thanks to us, is it?
Yo, come on, be fair.
17-year-old girl struck over the head with a shovel from behind, nearly killed. And it sounds worse, or it will do, won't it? When the press get hold of the fact that there was a police watch there only a few hours earlier.
Yes, well, maybe whoever it was had
Now,
seen
this
us
man,
around
what's
and
his
waited.
name? The geezer who lives in the Mews. Has he phoned in with any information this time?
No, sir, the attack on the girl was in the next street but one. He couldn't possibly have seen it. I mean, not from where he lives.
Right, I want it cleared up. I want it cleared up smartish. Don't care what you do, how you do it. Just do it, please.
Right. I don't see any of my ideas have been all that brilliant so far.
I think I've got one, though. Something's beginning... Well, what we need is something that's even more of a temptation to an unpredictable, wandering maniac, which it looks as though we've got, right? Now, my mind's going back to the beginning, to that first incident involving the couple in the parked car. Now, if Horton could spot you from his window...
That was it? That was all they said? Then they let you go? Yes. Are they going to check with me you were in all night after you came back?
They might, which I was. Don't give me any details, but I think something else happened later that night. Someone was attacked or something. I don't properly know what. I even thought at one stage they were going to pin it on me.
Yes, well, they do. Did they think it was funny you should be walking back through the same place?
Funny? No. Why should they think it funny?
Hang on. Why were you walking back through there?
Because it's a shortcut.
Where from? Donald doesn't live anywhere near there.
Donald!
Kevin, you said you were going to see Donald. Well, did you?
Good God, Amanda, do you mind? You're nearly as bad as the police. You don't own me, you know. I don't have to explain everything to you.
No. Some things, though.
Look, let's just forget it, shall we?
Yes, all right. In fact, there are quite a few things perhaps we should forget, should we?
So, providing Horton agrees, you'll keep watch from the flat window with D.I. Forbes, and you'll be there at the entrance to that alley.
Yeah, why do I have to be out in the cold,
You
Wally?
said you didn't like Horton. You couldn't stand him. No, I wouldn't want to embarrass you, now,
And the
would
car
I?
will be...
Right there. No lights on. Exactly where the one was that was attacked before. And WPC Whittaker and I will be sitting in it. In great danger, deliberately setting ourselves up as bait.
Probably get the Queen's Police Medal for bravery.
Yeah. She'll be the one who earns it.
Woman police inspector. Well.
You have seen me before, actually, Mr. Horton.
Dear, I don't recall it.
Yes, well, it's not that important. Doesn't greatly matter.
Well, Inspector, what can I do for you?
Well, now, Mr. Horton, we know that you're as concerned as we are about the attacks on people around here recently at night, and we'd very much appreciate your assistance.
Mine? Well, anyway, I
take
can.
it that this is the window that you saw the first attack from. The one on the couple in the car by someone with a piece of pie.
Yes, the car was down that side of the road, there. And I had a perfect view.
Mr. Horton, if we had a car parked down there tonight with two people that appeared to be a courting couple in it, would you allow us to keep watching it from up here?
Well, oh, yes, of course, certainly, by all means. But, well, I may myself have to go out for a while this evening, but, well, you're welcome to make yourselves comfortable, watch television, do whatever.
I rather think we'll be sitting in the dark with the curtains drawn back.
Silly of me. Yes, of course you will.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Horton. I'll phone you later and arrange the final details.
And have you seen all you want to stare at, young lady? Or would you like to search the premises, too?
Sorry? I beg your pardon, sir?
Thank you again for your cooperation, sir.
So this is Screwsy. 6'5" and 19 stone. And he says to me, he says, "Now, come on, Mickey, lad. Don't let's have no bother, eh? I can't stand violence, son. Gives me diarrhea afterwards for days." So I said, "You what? You think I'm gonna give you violence? I'm not that stupid, mate. And I'll tell you another..."
Hello. What a surprise. May I join you?
Yeah, sure. This is Susie, Melanie.
How'd you do?
Oh, yeah, this is Amanda.
The wife.
Yeah. The wife.
Oh, this'll be enough for me, dear. Go get yourself another one.
All right, straight. Are we making a big mistake? Well, this couple in the car set up, Croft and Whittaker.
Well, I don't know what else we can do, sir. I mean, Jimmy and I'll be watching up at Horton's window. Jake will be at the entrance to an alleyway, or just have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, I'm not so much talking about that aspect of it, am I?
D.I. Croft?
Hmm.
Oh, well, we all know he talks a lot, but I don't think he'd be silly.
Look, I don't want any of my team being gossiped about around the division. So just be on the safe side, let's put a different WPC on it, yeah?
Whittaker's a very young girl, sir. She's very keen on getting the experience.
Well, I thought she did all that at Old Burley Street.
I'm sure that wasn't her fault, and I'm sure she's learned from it, and I'm sure she can look after herself. I was quite pretty, too, at that age, but I learned to cope. All you need is 4 hands. I think we should risk it. My money's on her.
G Golf, Alpha 1, I have you in sight. Over. G Golf, Alpha 1, you're in sight. Over. Oh, all right, have Capital Radio on instead then.
I'm sorry we frightened your cat.
No. He's nearly always like that when we have strangers come. He dashes straight off and hides somewhere. Tompkins, puss. No, sorry. Perhaps later he'll get over his shyness and come out and introduce himself. Meanwhile, Can I offer either of you a drink?
No,
Yeah.
thank you, Mr. Horton, thank you.
Nice. Oh, you are an abstemious pair. Perhaps later, if you change your minds, you'll tell me. I think I'll have one myself, if you won't think it very rude. Oh, do please, sit down. Oh, you want the lights off and the curtains back?
Please, Mr. Horton, do finish your drink first, please.
Sorry, I'm afraid I'm a bit, I'm really waiting for a phone call. I thought it would have come by now. I'm sorry. Five 300. This is Mr. Horton, yes. Thank you for letting me know. I'll come straight away. Forgive me, I'm sorry, I have to go out. Do please make that.
Mr. Horton, will you be out for long?
I don't know. My wife's in St. Dominic's. It seems she's not very much longer to... She does have these brief periods of consciousness, though. And when she has, they call me and tell me, and I go straight away. Oh, I'm sorry. I really shouldn't burden you with my pleas. Do forgive me.
Mr. Horton, don't apologize, please. Just go. Sometimes I just can't help it. I really do have a very nasty, suspicious mind. That car there, yeah?
Yeah.
Tompkins. Oh, hello? Yes, is that St. Dominic's?
Tompkins?
Yes, I wanted to make an inquiry about a patient of yours, how she is. It's a Mrs. Horton, 14 Farthingale Mews. But I'm very sorry, I don't know what ward she's on. Yes, right, I'll hang on.
Puss. Come on. Oh, come on, you stupid.
They're very sensitive, you know, cats. Try putting some feeling into it, make it sound like you care. What? Oh.
Tompkins?
No, I'm not. Oh, I see. Yes, thank you.
See? Right. Oh, come.
We're sorry. Mrs. Horton is not very well at all, we're afraid.
Alpha 1. Loud and clear, Control.
Ah, well, might as well make ourselves comfortable, I suppose. All we gotta do now is sit and wait. You nervous?
No, sir.
Do you smoke?
No, thank you, sir.
Nah, no. Well, it's a filthy habit anyway. It's, Ruth, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So, are you enjoying the force then, Ruth?
Yes, thank you, sir. Very much so far.
Oh, good.
Could I ask your advice, please, sir?
Oh, yes, of course you can. Well, like I told you, anytime you want to know anything.
I was wondering, when would it be all right for me to start speaking up, sir?
Speaking up? What about?
I had an idea, sir. Only I thought, well, it might sound a bit pushy if I...
No, go on. An idea about what?
Well, the man who lives back there, sir, Mr. Horton, the man who got in touch with us both times to tell us he'd seen someone running away. Each time he said it was dark, and the person he'd seen running. So he could only have caught sight of them for a second or two, can't he? Yet his description was very, very detailed.
What you got?
Only crisps.
No, really? I never have guessed it. What sort of crisps?
Prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktail?
Yeah.
Oh, well, one of life's new experiences. Come on.
Oh, sorry. Should have asked a bit sooner on it.
Oh, Jimmy, if you don't go and do something about that animal.
No, like you said, I'm not good with it.
I know you're not very good. Go and try. Perhaps it likes the taste of prawn cocktail. It's the smell.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Yeah, one of those people that wants to make himself important, eh? Hmm. So we've no real idea at all, then, have we? Who it is that... Yeah, no, hold on. Now keep very calm. Just sit still, keep very, very calm.
Has he gone?
Show yourself, then. Aye.
Could I ask you something else, sir?
Yeah, of course you can.
Do you like the Force, sir?
Well, I've been in it long enough. I suppose I've just got used to it. I mean, it has its good points and its bad points, you know, like most things, I suppose.
Well, do you think the career structure for women in it is good, sir?
Which...
But what I mean, sir, is if I was your daughter, would you recommend me to go into it? I was talking it over with my fiancé last night, and he said I should start asking people questions and finding out. Like, well, would I have a chance of making inspector while I was still young, sir? Or would I have to wait until I was your age? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that didn't sound rude, sir.
Oh, dearie me. No. I think someone like you will get on very well.
Could you finally trap it?
Yeah, the cat was in the cupboard under the stairs with the meters on. So was this, stuffed out of sight behind them.
Well, you know he got paint on his clothes when he went to help that policeman. He brought his suit in.
Yeah, but he didn't show me this coat, did he? Didn't even mention it.
Alpha 1, control to Alpha 1. Leave your vehicle and come up to the flat, please.
They were not at all unkind to me, Ivy. They said the best thing was to tell them everything. They were sure it'd be better for me if I told them everything that there was to tell. And I think that they understood, you know, really. About you being ill so long, and me being all those weeks on my own. How it all began to get me down. Yeah, I said how all I'd wanted really was to make things like they used to be before. This is a nice place. It's a nice area to live. But I went too far, you see, though, didn't I? Hitting that girl so hard with a shovel, that was going much too... They said they were very sorry to hear about you, Ivy. And they couldn't promise, but they thought I might be able to come to the funeral. It's very good that you're not going to feel any more pain, Ivy. I am glad.
Well, now, Mr. Horton, if you'd just read this through, please.
What'll happen to him? Well, I shouldn't think he'll see the inside of a courtroom for a start, not until he's found fit to plead, if ever. Anyway, Constable, D.I. Forbes tells me that in her opinion you've performed quite satisfactory, so how do you feel about moving on to another section so you can broaden your experience still more?
Yes, sir, if I could.
Fine. As from tomorrow, you'll be downstairs in B section.
Thank you, sir.
You know what B section is, do you?
Traffic.
Traffic, that's right. Yeah, it can get a bit hairy, but I'm sure a sensible girl like you will handle it just fine.
Thank you, sir.
Poor enthusiastic young thing. Well, I can remember being just like her. I think I can. Just.